Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to understand unique three-letter palindrome problem, which is a LeetCode 2D contest problem. Okay, so try to understand. Question बहुत ही easy है and हम लोग क्या करेंगे, सिंपल जावा सॉल्यूशन प्रोवाइड करेंगे आपको, जो आपको देख करके लगेगा ओह इट्स वेरी इजी एंड हम couple of things we will learn in this video also. So I will say please watch complete video so you can understand easily. Okay. बट अगर आपको फिर भी कोई डाउट्स होता है तो हमें ज़रूर बताएं कि कहाँ पे आपका इश्यू आ रही है. आप अगर कमेंट सेक्शन में लिखेंगे तो डेफिनेटली आई विल गेट बैक टू यू. एंड इन केस अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो आप ज़रूर लाइक करें, इससे हमें मोटिवेशन मिलेगा और अच्छे वीडियो बनाने के लिए हम कोशिश करेंगे. ओके, जिससे आपकी लर्निंग अच्छा होगा. ओके, सो विदाउट वेस्टिंग टाइम लेट्स ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. So the question we have is 1930. Unique length of 3 palindromic subsequences. क्या कह रहा है कि यूनिक लेंथ 3 पैलिंड्रोमिक सबसीक्वेंसेस. सब पहले समझते हैं सबसीक्वेंसेस क्या होता है, पैलिंड्रोम क्या होता है, राइट. सो पैलिंड्रोम होता है इज अ स्ट्रिंग दैट रीड्स द सेम फॉरवर्ड एंड बैकवर्ड. करेक्ट. तो ए बी ए, तो अब अगर ए लिखे, एक मिनट, सो लेट्स सपोज आपने लिखा ए बी और ए, तो आप इधर से भी पढ़ो और इधर से पढ़ो, दोनों साइड से अगर आप रीड करोगे तो आप दोनों साइड से क्या रीड करोगे, ए बी ए. अगर मैं इस तरह से रीड करता हूँ, अगर मैं इस तरह से रीड करता हूँ, फिर भी मैं इसको ए बी ए बोलूँगा, राइट. सो इस केस को हम क्या बोलते हैं, पैलिंड्रोम बोलते हैं. ठीक है, ऐसे चीज़ को क्या बोलते हैं, इस कॉन्सेप्ट को पैलिंड्रोम. सबसीक्वेंस क्या होता है, सबसीक्वेंस क्या होता है कि लेट्स सपोज आपको गिवन स्ट्रिंग है, राइट. You have given this a string, right? Sorry, this a string, and you want to form a subsequence. So subsequence, let's suppose you are deleting some of the character. Let's suppose the underscore things that you can see, right? A, C and D. अगर आप pick कर रहे हो, right? Sorry, E. If you are picking that, so you can form a new string, right? So this string is substring of this string. समझ में आया कि कुछ string है. Let's suppose कि A, B, A, D और E ये string है. तो इसमें से कोई कैरेक्टर, क्या कोई भी कैरेक्टर आप इसमें से रिमूव करते हो, लेट्स सपोज दो रिमूव कर दिया, तो बाकी के जो बचा हुआ है वो सबस्ट्रिंग कहे जाएंगे. ओके, सो दैट इज वाई इट इज सेइंग दैट अ सबस्ट्रिंग और सबसीक्वेंस ऑफ स्ट्रिंग इज अ न्यू string generated from original string with some character can be none, deleted without changing the relative order of the remaining. So you cannot change the relative order. Relative order means आपका ये जो order है वो remove नहीं कर सकते. अगर आप देखेंगे ACA, एक order में पहले A आया, फिर C आया, फिर E आया, right? So you cannot change this order, right? You can delete all the characters, you can keep some of the character, I cannot delete their character. But those everything is called subsequence. Now coming to the problem. So that is a prerequisite. Question very easy hai. Try to understand. You have given the string and you have to return the number of unique palindrome of length 3. So unique palindrome, right, of length 3, correct? You have to find that a subsequence of S. So number of means you have to count all the number, means you have to, let's suppose there is a B A B A B C A B. So these are of having 3 characters, right? So you have to count all these and we'll say how many is there, 3. So you will return 3, right? This is what the question is saying. तो किसी भी क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने के लिए उसे समझना जरूरी है, राइट. और ट्राई टू ब्रेक इट डाउन वेरी सिंपल, ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्सेप्ट एंड देन think what is required, right? So if you observe all these 3 are unique, so you have to count all these and you will say okay, this is what we need to do. I hope you understand. Okay, so let's try to understand. Okay, let's continue. Now if you see, we have given the string A B C A. Okay, so from A B C A, right, how many subsequences we have whose length is 3? So अगर 3 palindromic subsequence कह रहा है, there is 3 palindromic subsequence of length 3 are ABA, AAA and ACA, right? This is what we can get from here. If you see, we can get the subsequence of these from here, and these are the unique 3-letter palindromic subsequence. And that is why if you count 1, 2 and 3, so we are getting the result here. In this, there is no 3 palindromic subsequence is possible, so you will return 0. In case other substring we have, other string we have, you have to find the number of subsequences. So if you generate from here, you will definitely will get 3 subsequences. Okay, now it's time to understand the very important thing is problem, right? So I hope you till now you have understand the problem, but in case you are not understanding or you have not understood, please keep watching. The very first we have is we want to count how many different palindromic subsequences of length 3 appears in the string. Means हमें सबसे पहले क्या करना है? We want to count how many different palindromic subsequences we have. कितने वैसे palindromic subsequences हैं जिनकी लेंथ कितना है? 3 है, और वो कहाँ पे मिल रहा है? जो गिवन स्ट्रिंग है उसके अंदर. Then it is saying that length 3 palindromic looks like x, y, x. So if you see x and x, the first and the last letter are the same, right? And that is why we can say, if we say x, y, x, it's a 3 letter, length 3 palindromic sequence, we can say that, or a string, we can say that. So 2 subsequences are considered the same if the 3 character string like ABA is identical. समझ में आ रहा है ना? अगर वो सेम ही रिजल्ट रिटर्न कर रहा है ABA, right, means identical है, then we will consider that this is the same. You will not consider different. So you cannot increment the count, you cannot count as the answer. So the key observation for any character x, if x appear at least twice in S at position L and R with L is less than R. मतलब अगर कोई भी कैरेक्टर आप वहां से ले रहे हो, राइट, लेट्स सपोज फॉर इन दिस केस x, so if x appear at least twice in S, so if you see it is appearing twice in S, right? So the position at position left and right, so left should be less than right, correct? Simple, that is a string. So let's suppose this is L is at 0 and R is at where? At 0, 1, 2. So 2. So it is always, R is always greater and is always smaller. So then every distinct character that occurs anywhere between L and R can serve as a middle character Y to form palindrome XYX. Okay, I'll request you to pause this video and try to read from here if you not understand. Okay, but in case if you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. Now for each X, right, count the distinct character first X and the last X. ठीक है, ये समझ में आएगा जब हम आगे हम एग्जाम्पल करेंगे. तो फॉर जितने भी x होगा, राइट, उसके लिए डिस्टिंक्ट कैरेक्टर बिटवीन एक फर्स्ट x एंड लास्ट x आपको काउंट करना है. ठीक है, कैसे? ऐसे समझो कि हमें वी हैव गिवन द स्ट्रिंग s a b a, sorry, a b c a. Okay, so if you observe that we have this given string, right? So very first the indices we have is 0, 1, 2 and 3, 4, right? So for A means very first A we are talking about, right? So for A, how many A we have here, right? Multiple we have, there can be multiple. But we need, as we know that, first X and last X, right? Means we have to check the first A, means this is the first A, right? And this is the last A, correct? So for A, I is equal to 0 and I is equal to 4. So हमारे पास दो वैल्यू है, right? We have I, very first and the last, we can say. So are they equal? Yes, both are equal. A, the character at first and last both are A, right? But the first and last is not equal, right? I at 0 and I equal to 4 are not equal. It means there can be characters. So we can see this part is called ABC, right? So there is 3 character ABC. So character between indices 1 to 3 are ABC, and ABC are distinct element. ABC are distinct element, right? So what is the palindrome? So palindrome किससे बनेगा? Very first, let's say A. Possible है कि बना सकते हैं हम लोग क्योंकि ये different है, right? So very first we'll consider this. For this A, we'll say three character है. So we'll say A, फिर ABA, and then ACA, right? These are the possible substring character from this completely. So ye 3 are different, right? These are the distinct, we can say, distinct characters we have. So if you observe that, we can prepare how many? 3 unique characters, right? A. So we will got A, then we can make a b a and then a c a with respect to we can say that. So 3 with अब देखोगे तो यहाँ पे a है, यहाँ पे b है और यहाँ पे c है, तो इनमें से एक बार ये और ये तो कॉमन रहेगा, राइट, बट वी कैन टेक एटलीस्ट वन ऑफ देम इन हियर. So this A and this A we can consider, this A, this B, this A, this A, this C, this A. I hope you understand, right? So 3 palindromes are possible. Now for B, if you see, B is at 2, so first and last both are equal, right? So there is no pair is available, right? So there is no palindrome. Similarly for C, C is at here, so first and last both are equal, so no palindrome. So the answer is the unique palindrome that we have seen is AAA and ABA and ACA, right? We can say that. So total we get how many? 3 that we have seen for the A. So I hope you understand the example. Very first, try to understand the algorithm. So we have to compute first C, means C is the character, first character and the last character. For each character C, तो character कुछ भी हो सकता है A to Z, right? Then for each C, first is less than last, scan the substring. So first plus 1 and last minus 1, you have to collect the distinct middle characters, right? जैसे अपने example में देखा, right? So very first we have to scan the first should be less than last. जो first क्या है? character है, क्या बोल सकते हैं उसको? इंडेक्स. तो उन दोनों, ये तो सबसे पहले कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई होना चाहिए और उसके बाद क्या करना है कि फर्स्ट के बाद वाला लास्ट -1 वाला. अगर आपने देखा होगा पिछले एग्जांपल्स जो हम इसकी बात कर रहे थे, राइट, सो ये और ये I0 I equal to 4, so I at 0 is less than I equal to 4, correct? So now we have to take these substring, right? So these substring should be unique. That is why मैंने यहाँ पे क्या लिखा है कि first should be less than last and we have to scan the string first plus 1 to last minus 1, means middle characters की बात करें, right? So we have to collect all the distinct middle characters, correct? So very first what you need to do, scan once to get first and the last character, right? So let's suppose we have first is A, which is at first is 0 and last is at 4. So B we have is 2 and the last is 4, right? Then C we have is first 3 and last is 3, correct? So we can say, okay, so for A, left is at 0 and right is at 4, so we can walk inner pointer from L plus 1 to R minus 1, means total is 3. So if you scan it, so we have to mark S1 at A, marked as A seen, then K equal to 2, means inner जो है वो हम जाएंगे 1 2 and 3 3 टाइम्स जाएंगे और A B C 3 मार्क कर लेंगे हम लोग, राइट? Then 3 distinct middle character will get, so we'll add 3 to answer it, right? And so अगर हम skip करेंगे, let's suppose, तो हमें क्या मिलेगा? Because both are same, B and C having the same first and last, so उसे हमें skip करना पड़ेगा, as हमने जो example में देखा है, right? So very first try to understand, I think you understand the problem and algorithm, right? Try to understand that why this intuition and why this approach will work. So very first, the length 3 palindrome must have equal ends. So can we say that the 3 palindrome, if the 3 length palindrome having equal ends, right? So in that case we are not doing anything, right? So a 3 palindrome must have equal ends, so it ends the palindrome first and the last character, right? And for fixed end character x, only way to form the palindrome is x y x is to pick an occurrence of x on the left and another right. The any character y between those positions produces x y x. Simple सी बात है. So if we only care about the unique palindrome string, so not how many ways they can be chosen, then for each x we just need a set of distinct characters that appears in the string, the first x and the last x, as usual we have seen. So this leads to O of n into alphabets, so we can say 26 alpha letter hota hai, so it's still a linear practice, we can say that, okay? That is why it is good. Let's try to understand. So this is what we have given, guys, कि हमें क्या दे रखा है, स्ट्रिंग दे रखा है हमें नंबर ऑफ काउंट रिटर्न करना है। तो वेरी फर्स्ट विल गेट द लेंथ, देन वी नो दैट 26 कैरेक्टर है, तो फर्स्ट और लास्ट के लिए सिंपल सी बात है, दो हमें क्या निकालना पड़ेगा, स्ट्रिंग निकालना पड़ेगा, स्ट्रिंग सॉरी अरे बोलते हैं, राइट। विल फाइंड द अरे, then we'll fill with the -1 initially. If we'll see the scene, then we'll add the value. So first, uh, find the first and the last occurrence of each character. So start with I equal to 0 and go to the n. So all the character we have to go. So s dot char at I will say I will take -a. So we know that this is our character, so we can get the sky values, right. So we'll check if first at c is equal to -1, means is not available. तो विल से मीन्स इस कैरेक्टर में, मतलब कि जो एरे हमने बनाया है, राइट, ऑन दिस एरे we do not have this character. Very first what we are trying to do, we are making the loop, then we are getting the character index, and from there we'll say okay, if this is not available means we are not, because this is initial value, right, -1. We'll check this -1 is initial value, right, means we have not seen this value. So we'll very first we'll update in the scene, means updating the first and last as a ci, right. दोनों आपको अपडेट कर देना है, फर्स्ट एंड लास्ट यू हैव टू अपडेट इट, ओके. देन व्हाट यू नीड टू डू, check answer for each possible and character, collect the distinct middle character between first and last. ओके, सो दोनों के हमें मैच कराना है, राइट. तो हमने फर्स्ट एंड लास्ट अपडेट कर लिया. देन स्टार्ट विद द कैरेक्टर 0 to 26 कैरेक्टर एंड ट्राई टू फाइंड द फर्स्ट if not equal to this, and the first is first and c and the last and c both are having this condition, means it should be the first character index and the last character index should be less than, okay, with the less than the last character. If it is -1, right, if it is not -1 means we have something, right. So we'll take a scene boolean character and we'll check, okay, start with the next character, right, and we'll go to we'll check the character, we will mark it as a true. So this is, तो फर्स्ट पे हमने ये देखा कि हम स्टार्ट करेंगे कितना, नेक्स्ट कैरेक्टर से, राइट. मिडिल कैरेक्टर हमें फाइंड करना है, राइट, एंड विल गो टू द लास्ट कैरेक्टर. ऑल द मिडिल कैरेक्टर विल चेक, राइट. सो फॉर दैट वी हैव टू मार्क ऑल ऑफ देम, राइट, मिडिल कैरेक्टर्स. Then we'll go M0 to 26 and we'll check if it is marked, so we'll update our answer. How many characters are seen there, right? That is our answer plus. In otherwise cases, we'll not do anything, we'll return the answer. Actually, we need the middle character, right? So middle character will start, we'll check the middle character if it is seen. So how many middle characters are there, which is seen here, right, between these. So we'll say okay, these are the possible things. So return this answer, right. I hope you understand, guys, but in case if you have any doubt, let me recap again. मैंने ये बोला कि हमने दो फर्स्ट और लास्ट दो हमारे पास एरे रहेगा, करेक्ट. और फिर हम लोग क्या करेंगे, इनिशियली उसको फिल कर लेंगे -1 से, दोनों को हम लोग क्या करेंगे, फर्स्ट और लास्ट कैरेक्टर को अपडेट कर लेंगे एरे के अंदर में, दोनों को. आप एक एरे बना सकते हो, उस एरे में क्या कर सकते हो, फिल कर सकते हो. जो भी नया कैरेक्टर आएगा फर्स्ट और लास्ट उसको अपडेट करते जाओ. फिर आप कैरेक्टर वाइज आप क्या करो, 0 से 26 तक जाओ, फर्स्ट चेक करो कि ये फिल नहीं है, राइट, मतलब हमने कुछ फिल कर रखा है, नॉट इक्वल टू -1 मतलब कि हमने ऑलरेडी अकरेंस देख चुके हैं, राइट. देन वी विल टेक अ बुलियन सीन और क्या करेंगे, हम लोग एक लूप बनाएंगे, राइट. वहाँ पे क्या चेक करेंगे कि फर्स्ट जो मिडिल कैरेक्टर है उसके लिए लूप लगाएंगे, और अगर मिडिल कैरेक्टर हमें मिलता है यहाँ पे, सिंपल सी बात है, तो उसको किस में डालेंगे, सीन में डालेंगे, और सीन को अपडेट करेंगे. ओके, दिस कैरेक्टर हैज़ बीन मार्क्ड एज ट्रू, सो उसको ट्रू में रखेंगे और उसको तब तक करते जाएंगे जब तक हमें सारे कैरेक्टर को स्कैन ना कर ले. और उसके बाद हमें क्या करना है, हमें जो सीन है, राइट, उसमें हम चेक करेंगे, अगर ये मार्क्ड है तो उसको आंसर प्लस करके काउंट बढ़ाते चले जाएंगे. एंड दिस इज व्हाट वी नीड टू डू, गाइस, ओके, एंड यू विल रिटर्न द आंसर. कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी बात करें तो सिंपल सी बात है, n कैरेक्टर्स होंगे और उसमें जो इनर लूप्स लगा रहे हैं इसको लेकर के 26 इंटू एंड विच इज इक्वल टू लीनियर बनेगा, जो हमने पहले डिस्कस कर चुके हैं. और फॉर टू सेव द वैल्यू हमें 26 कैरेक्टर का दो फर्स्ट लास्ट एंड सीन हमने एक्स्ट्रा यूज़ किया है, तो O ऑफ 26 हमें स्पेस काउंट होगा. तो इन दिस वीडियो till now this is what we have, guys. But in case if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe this channel, and please like this video, and please like and subscribe this channel and support ExpertFunda. And for your help liking the video, it promotes the channel, so please do that and let me know in the comment section if you have any doubt. अगर स्ट्रक्चर पे मैं प्रिपरेशन करना है, you can join my online classes, so for that you can contact me. through the WhatsApp. The number is given in the description. Please call and let me know. Till that, thank you. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.